What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Big Vern coming to you live from the App Stupid Studios. App like you got some sense. Smash the like and subscribe button. It goes a long way. And we appreciate that on the channel. Action packed Thursday here in the studio. Gonna talk some NBA. Then we're gonna talk a couple of things. Disappointments in the SEC, disappointing teams and programs, how they've let you down. Also in the Big Ten, what you hope to see with the pieces that were in place. Then we're going to talk some Milwaukee Bucks. They beat up on the Philadelphia 76ers. Then John Morant, he goes apeshit in Utah. Atlanta turned into I want to say a throwback game from the 80s because Brooklyn bought all of the funk and it was a couple of fights and some hard fouls. A lot of stuff was uncalled for. The Pelicans, no Zion, no problem. They win their opener against the Bulls. Then the Indiana Pacers put up a total team effort to defeat the Detroit Pistons. And from what we saw, Detroit just might shock a lot of teams this year. These stories and many more when we come back from a quick 20 from an unofficial sponsor of the show. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. I'm loving it. Order online, download the app, or visit the good folks at your local McDonald's, I'm loving it. There are deals if you're on the app right now. There's 50% off of a 10-piece chicken nugget. You can get that deal right now, valid one time a day. Also, if you're looking for something like a burger of sorts, there's 40% off a cheeseburger or a double cheeseburger. Now, this is included with tax, and that is valid for one a day. So many more items to choose from. All good. This is McDonald's. Da 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 da. I'm loving it. McDonald's. Make sure you get your McDonald's for your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Not gonna go ahead and delay this topic any longer. The Milwaukee Bucks, they beat up on the 76ers last night, and it was not pretty. The 76ers was at home, and they surrendered 50 points in the paint to the Milwaukee Bucks. That is atrocious. I think it's atrocious because you have Joel Embiid, which is perceived to be the best center in the NBA. And how do you give up 50 points in the paint is beyond me. I was just like, oh my goodness, how is this a thing? And then when you look at Brook Lopez, him being just a serviceable big man. And I think Brook, his value is understated because he's not the most dominant center down in the low post. He really gets his buckets 25 feet and beyond. So he's able to space the floor and have the bigs chase him in space. But he didn't have a bad game at all for 30 minutes that he was out there playing, 36 actually. He had 8 rebounds, 6 assists, and 10 points. And those are just serviceable numbers for a big man. I kept telling everybody last year when they fired Darvin Ham and Darvin Ham was able to lure Taurean Prince, he was able to lure him away from LA. I said that is going to be the difference maker. And he did not disappoint. Taurean Prince had 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 16 points. They need that kind of production coming off the bench. And that's out of night when Pat Connaughton, he only gave you 9 points. He gave you all he could have. But I think Prince is going to actually pick up the production levels and he's going to raise people's game. I think when I started looking at Beauchamp, I thought Beauchamp should have actually been in that game. You know, for him to just see a minute of playing time at the end when this thing was over with. I don't know what that was about. Hopefully that could go ahead and turn itself around. Delon White, I think Delon White was a pleasant surprise when he came over to the Milwaukee Bucks. They just need him for his defense. His defense is his offense. He clocked in 13 minutes, but he only had 2 points. And sometimes you need those glue guys who are going to hustle, who are going to bring their hard hat, who are going to get up and down the court. Those are the plays that turn into championship plays. Just like Drew Holiday for the Celtics, or you have Ball Dirk White, who's an absolute menace. Those things, those guys that contribute, the contributions they make, how they contribute to a team, that is going to get you a ring in June. A guy who can just gun up a bunch of balls. Yeah, that'll put butts in the seats. But when you're looking to get the hardware and you're looking to go ahead and put your name in the pantheon and the legacy of history and get you a bust in the NBA Hall of Fame, Yeah, you're gonna need defense. You're gonna need defense. Give me a quick 20 from a new rap album we're promoting this month. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. It's your boy Big Vern coming to you with another rap album. Joell Ortiz and the Heatmakers. War with all respect. In stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the track, Fortune 500 with Phil Collins, Reaper Man, So Lost featuring Angel Hill, and War with Styles P and Poet Ali. Joell Ortiz in stores now. Shout out to Joell Ortiz. Go get the album War. Very good album. I've been banging that here this afternoon. Also, when you go back and you look at the game, and like I said, the Taurean Prince thing, they're able to have a serviceable replacement for Giannis when Giannis goes out. And Doc Rivers was able to go ahead and constitute that in the first quarter when they subbed him out for Giannis at that 5-minute mark. And you started to see where they went ahead and played the 76ers. They played them tight because if you go by and you look at the first quarter, it was pretty much even scoring. Now, once the nerves settled in, everybody became familiar with one another. The Bucks, they just went to a whole nother level on them. They went to a whole nother level. Damian Lillard, he missed that three-point jump shot from 28 feet out in the second quarter. And I think Dame was actually on his stick. He was finding his rhythm and his range because everything has a rhythm. You got to understand, this was the Bucks opening night, and they opened on the road. So they didn't have any of the favorable conditions that most teams walk in there with. For Philly, I was really shocked how bad Philadelphia was playing because they were shooting 25% from free throw land and 41% for the game. That should have been a little higher. The Bucks, considering they were on the road, the Bucks were actually shooting 53% from the field. So that was going to make them that much more difficult to defend. They definitely look like a player in the East. They have some challenges now. Cleveland, I don't know what Cleveland's going to look like because I have to go ahead and see them play. Indiana's going to be up to the same, or if not better, that they're right now looking at the window. But it's definitely a 4-race team in the Eastern Conference so far. Dare I say 5? When you have Orlando, you've got Atlanta, you've got Indiana. Now you have the Bucks. The Celtics are the defending champions. I don't put too much stock into New York. I got to see how it works. Karl-Anthony Towns doesn't play enough defense for me or my liking. However, a lot still remains to be seen. It's only night 1. We'll get to more. But if you are in the Milwaukee Bucks area and you want to jump in the comments, let me know how you felt about last night. Were you happy with Dame's performance? Or are you happy with the acquisition of Taurean Prince? This is Big Vern. We'll be back.